This thing on? I think it's working. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? We are back with another trade recap, and today we'll be going over the trade that I took today, clearly. And yeah, let's take a look at TradeSync. Let's look at the P&L. We have $3,586 on the day, which is pretty solid for 5 accounts, I'd say. We got around $700 per account. Let's continue. Dude, I actually went over and did a trade recap yesterday, but I forgot to move my camera again. So I just gave up, honestly. I'm going to be honest. So let's do this. I'm going to open Spotify. 1 second, pretty please. All right, let's get into this. So off the bat, market open. I'm not awake, bro. I'm not awake. I woke up at 9:05, put some NeuroGum in, drank some water, supplements, creatine, ashwagandha, magnesium, all the good stuff. Turned on my PC and loaded up the market at 9:07. So, what am I looking at? Well, we're not here. Let's catch up. What's this? 9:10? Perfect. Okay. Actually, I went too far. Bang. Okay. This is 8:55. I'm not awake. We do have this beautiful whatever this is called right here. But we did leave a high right here. So I'm up at this time. Okay. I'm up right here. 9:07. Let's do that. Bang. Price is just consolidating after, a manipulation leg, leaving this protected high up here. Beautiful take profit right there, by the way. And not to mention, we have the first high of the LR. I mentioned that in the other day's video. Y'all should go watch that, the trade recap. I think it was the one with $20,000 profit. Go check it out. So off the bat, I always mark off the first high of the LR and the last high of the LR, and I always target the end. So we have instantly, I see a failure swing way over here. Failed to sweep this low even after respecting hourly fair value gaps. Price hit its target. Failed to sweep a draw on liquidity. Okay, the song's butt. Anyways, we're just consolidating New York session, which is fine. I see a clear draw on liquidity. I'm very bullish today. And I'm looking for longs right here. I don't see a fair value gap, so I'm just waiting for a remanipulation of this leg. And we get it, but way up here on the 3-minute. So what do? Well, I don't. Let's put it like this. I don't want a $3,000 stop loss. No, thank you. Can't even lose that much. So what do? I fade the setup, bro. I fade the setup, and look at it. Look at it. I'll just put this right here for you. Look at that beautiful trade, bro. It's a $7,000 trade right there. You see that? Anyways, didn't bother me. It did. Little do you know, I've mastered my emotions at this point. I'm waiting for some sort of retracement, looking for a 5-minute retrace. We get it. Guess what? Bang. We retrace all the way to the wick. I'm going to mark it out. So, we respected this 5-minute fair value gap. I'm looking to get a failure swing up here for shorts. I do not want to take out this high. If we do, I will continue being bullish. So what do? I think we're going to inverse this fair value gap. Almost enter, but then I was like, I shouldn't. I should wait for a resweep. And then I actually mark out this fair value gap for later. And about 10 minutes later, after consolidating over and over, I enter halfway through this candle. We finally get an inverse. We're bouncing around on the rejection block on the 5-minute. And see major distribution. I enter right here. Stop loss at the top of the wick. And take profit. Let's see. Take profit is 0.618. So let's mark that out. Right there. Now what ended up happening was I'll show you. So let's mark out equilibrium right here. You'll see why in a second. I was not paying attention to equilibrium, only 0.618, because I was really, really hoping it would go all the way to TP. So we're hardly in drawdown at all. I was really expecting volatility through this 5-minute fair value gap, and boom, we hit equilibrium and get a crazy reaction. I'm like, okay, sweet, there's no problem. If we make a lower low here, I'll really expect volatility. What happens? We make a lower low, and then we respect it. We just sweep in, we go up. So believe it or not, I took profit at this candle right there, which I know is a negative RR, but you know, took the profit, didn't even go break even. I went break even at this 5-minute intermediate low actually, but yeah, that's the trade. Reason I was really hoping to get a trade set up right here, but you know, I still got my dub. Handled my ones and I left. Very good draws on liquidity. This was a wonderful draw on liquidity. If you took longs, congrats. And yeah, honestly, price respected that 5-minute, and let's see what happens. I don't think, honestly, good take profit by me, honestly. We ended up inversing this 5-minute, and we probably got a resweep of this. We didn't. Failure swing again, and this is good shorts right here. Anyways, yeah, that was my trade for the day. Thank y'all for tuning in. And let's see if I can leave you with some sauce. Okay, check this out. Price always has an objective. If it hits that objective and fails to create, if it fails to follow the trend after hitting that objective, it's going to reverse. And then what I mean by that is, let's delete all the drawings. Okay, so we have this low down here. This is the only drawn liquidity down here. That's the only one. So we respect this 15-minute fair value gap. You know, we get distribution downwards. We hit this low. And then we go back up and we respect, I believe, a 30-minute. A 30-minute fair value gap. We come back down, sweep that liquidity. We fail to take out this external low. So it's a failure swing on the higher time frame. That means we're looking to retrace higher, make a higher high. So we're at least chasing this. But I saw a 5-minute LR up here, and it was a beautiful take profit. And another case, we have this high right here. Price hit a 5-minute right here. Let's delete this line. Price hit this 5-minute. Got a failure swing. We respected this rejection block right here. And then we reverse by making a lower low. There's some extra sauce for you guys. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe. You know, I could use a lot of those, honestly. So that'll be cool. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to make a couple-hour tutorial on how to trade. So y'all go check that out. It's coming out tomorrow, Saturday. So see you there.